Hello everybody. So we took out the roof, drilled out all the spot welds on the car and on the junkyard roof. Of course we drilled out all the spot welds in the side of the roof because we need to change it of this part because it's really rigged and bented. So we already measured where to cut it. So here, here and here we already have the new part. It's a little bit damaged, but still all the car gonna be painted, so it's in a pretty good shape because no rough edges on it. So let's start the work. Right here I'm trying to cut as slow and carefully as possible because the last thing I want is to damage the inner structure underneath the roof skin. The front and the rear sections are actually pretty straightforward, but this middle section is a lot trickier because it has the factory groove stamped into the metal. If I mess up that groove up, it's going to look unnatural once everything is welded back together and painted. So instead of rushing it, I'm taking my time and cutting a little bit higher to preserve the original body line and make sure the final results still look as factory as possible. And that's it. Okay, so we cut the side roof, everything fits perfectly. So for now, our next move is gonna be to take out the side quarter rear panel. So to take out the quarter panel, we need to drill out the spot welds. So a couple of those spot welds we already drilled out, but some of there is this trunk is just in the way. So we need to take out the trunk, and to remove all of it, we need to take out the bumper and the right rear skirt. So let's get into it. So I think the connector goes somewhere there, so we need to take everything apart so not to unconnect everything from this part. So let's disassemble this side trunk part to see where the connector goes. So do not cut this side interior part here. This little part disassembles like that. And now you can whoop. And like that the part is out. We can follow the wire harness and the wire to the rear BCM. And only the 4 bolts attaching to the trunk, it's holding this part to the car. Okay, so now let's take out the bumper to see more access. So there is 1 bolt here, 1, 2, 3 bolts here, and this side is done. A little bit of prying. bumper is out. And the side skirt is out. So to get to the rear quarter panel spot welds, we need to remove this plastic bit. And there it is, where it joins with the frame. So we need to clean this up and remove all the spot welds that hides underneath. So we tried to find a white quarter panel, but no matter how many we looked at, almost all of them had already been repaired or were full of body filler. After searching for a while, we finally found this one. It's blue instead of white, but the condition is honestly perfect. Since the whole car is going to be repainted anyway, I don't think the color really matters. What's the most important is finding a clean, straight panel with no hidden damages or excess filler. So we have the donor, the blue one. We already took it out. But now we're gonna take out this quarter panel, and we thought that it would be a smart idea to take out the fuel tank because it's petrol and we don't want to blow everything up. So let's take out the fuel tank. So okay, to take out the fuel tank, we have to take out the exhaust system, and of course we have to take out the drive shaft to lower these two fuel tanks on the ground. This big massive exhaust system is now down. Help me remove it. Next, let's remove this heat shield to make our way to the drive shaft. Take out the drive shaft from the rear differential. You have to have the 50 wrench to unbolt this, but it's really hard to unbolt it because it has a Loctite on the threads, and I don't want to heat it up to make something bad in the rear differential. So we used these two Knipex to unbolt it, and we succeeded. So let's remove everything else. And like that, the drive shaft is in my hands. We will put again some Loctite because I heard that it's unbolted. Take out the fuel tank. We need to take out this module and take out this cover, so when I plug weld it, I won't burn it. At first, we thought we're gonna cut it out and weld it from the inside, but when we heat it up, we saw that the glue is loosening up and we just pull everything out. So now the inner frame is not damaged, a little bit bent but not damaged. So we're gonna put a new new quarter panel in, and that's it. So if you like this kind of video, just like and subscribe, and in the next video we'll show you how we weld roof, the side roof, and this rear right quarter panel. Thank you for watching.